now we've run everything through our develop module. We've got this cropped, we've got the effects done, we've got lens correction, whatever we wanted to do to edit this, we've got it done. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and I want to get this out of Lightroom into a file format that somebody else could use, be that a PSD, a TIFF, a JPEG at any sort of size. We can also export as an original edited file with an XMP. So I can do that for one single image, or I can do that for a whole group of images. Let's go ahead and just do the first image. I can go to Library, and down here there's going to be an export button. I can also go up to File, Export. You're going to see we're going to set up these presets a little bit later, but I'm going to just go ahead and go into the Export tab. I can also do Shift-Command-E. And what I want to do first thing is I want to go through and I just want to run through an assignment 1 setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click this Add Preset, and I'm going to call this Assign D1. I've already done this, so I'm going to hit Cancel, but I just want to go ahead and make this Assignment Digital 1 preset. And I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through the setup that I would like you to turn your files in for class. Again, you might have another way that you want to do this, but this is how you're going to turn in files for class. So I'm going to export to, and I'm going to choose my folder later. That's going to be really important. I'm also going to check this rename under file naming and change that to custom name original file number. I always like to keep the original file number with my image, because what that does is that refers back to that raw file number. And I'm just going to call this, let's just say assign 01, and we'll call this f-stop. Again, all these things are going to change. This could be assignment 2, I don't know. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change my image format to JPEG. I'm going to turn my color space into the sRGB, which is our web safe space, and then I'm going to make the quality 90. I'm also going to resize this to fit on the long edge, and I believe I want you to turn these in at 1000 pixels on the long edge at 72 dpi. So I'm going to go ahead and turn my resolution into 72 ppi or dpi. I'm not going to do sharpen, I'm not going to do any sort of metadata thing, and then after export I'm going to do nothing. So now what I'm going to do before I move on, I'm going to right click this assign 1 and I'm going to say update with current settings. And you're going to see now that, do you see that this preset on assignment 1 has turned all of these things into something that I can just click on this and it's set for the next assignment. The only thing I'll ever need to do is change this custom text. So I'm going to say export. And now what's going to happen is, because we asked to choose this later, our dialog is going to come up. And so I'm going to go into my external hard drive. I'm going to go into my demo tutor. I'm going to go into folder. And I made that export folder before, right? And so now I'm going to call this D1 project. This is for assignment 1, and I'm going to say open. And you're going to see up here in this upper left-hand corner that there is a action happening, that it is exporting one file, and when that bar finishes, that task has been completed. Now, what's great about export is you're going to turn in 70 photos, 40 photos, whatever I'm asking for. To go through that each time would be tedious. So what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to show you here, I can shift click an entire collection inside of a collection set, and I can go to File, Export. This is maybe assignment 2, so I just click on my digital 1 assignment turn in. All of these settings are now saved. All I have to do is hit export, and even the place where I want to save them is saved. So I'm just going to say open. And as I go into my Macintosh browser to go into my external hard drive, I can now go to my demo tutor, into photo, into my export, into my Digital One projects, into the assignment one, or wherever I'm saving this. And now you can see all of these files are exporting and saving as JPEGs. So there's something, they're a file format that a Macintosh can read, a PC can read, that we can upload to the web. So that's basically the export tab. Okay.